My neighbor asked me to babysit her kid last night. She said, "He's an angel." She wasn't lying. He disappeared as soon as I turned around.
What? We were having dinner when my son asked, "Dad, what does cannibal mean?" I said, "We'll talk about it later. Finish your cousin."
FBI, open up!
I told my wife I could make her disappear. She laughed. Now she's part of my experience.
My wife said she's on a seafood diet. She sees food and eats it.
Nope.
I tried the same thing. Now I'm banned from the aquarium.
When my son asked me how to plant a tree, I told him, first, you dig a hole. Then you water it. Then you wait. He said, "That's it?" I nodded. Yep, the tree will grow strong and tall, unless it's like your goldfish, rooted in tragedy.
My mechanic said, "You've got a dead battery." I said, "Can you revive it?" He looked at me, sighed, and said, "Son, I'm a mechanic, not a priest." My dentist told me I grind my teeth in my sleep. So I started staying awake all night.
What?
Now I just grind in silence. He says it's not healthy, but at least I'm jaw-droppingly committed.
My wife told me I should add more spice to our marriage, so I cooked dinner with ghost peppers. Now she doesn't talk to me anymore. Guess she finally met a spirit hotter than me. My grandpa always said his old grandfather clock had been in the family for generations. He passed away last week. We buried him with it. Guess you could say time finally caught up to him.
They asked me at the interview, "What's your biggest weakness?" I said, "Honesty." They said, "We don't think honesty is a weakness." I said, "I don't care what you think."
My daughter built a volcano for her science fair. She asked if I'd help her make it erupt. Now the fire department calls us teamwork goals. My wife asked what I got her for our anniversary. I said, "Something shiny." She opened the box. It was an urn. She said, "Is this a threat?" I said, "No, honey. It's foreshadowing."
My son said our house is haunted. I told him, ghosts aren't real. Then the lights flickered, and my wife texted, "Stop talking to yourself again."
My therapist told me to write letters to the people I hate and then burn them. I did. Now I'm just wondering what to do with the bodies.
We were telling ghost stories by the campfire. My friend said, "I don't believe in ghosts." But I said, "Yeah, me neither." He asked, "Then who are you talking to?"
A new family moved in next door. They said they love gardening.
Okay.
Strange, I haven't seen them since they planted something at midnight, but hey, their flowers sure bloom fast.
My daughter failed her driving test. The instructor said she hit too many curves. I told her not to worry. Failure runs in the family. So do pedestrians. The barista asked if I wanted my coffee black. I said, "No, make it like my soul." She handed me an empty cup. My coworkers threw me a surprise party. I didn't show up. Now they call it a memorial.